This is a follow-up to a piece that I did yesterday, and let's consider the implications and the criticisms surrounding King Charles and Prince William's Duchy estates in the light of the greater transparency, the calls for greater transparency, the political abolition, the financial relief to the NHS. At its core, the controversy pivots on whether the two duchies of Lancaster and Cornwall, traditionally royal but effectively substantial revenue-generating estates, should continue as private income sources for the monarchy while benefiting from tax exemptions unavailable to ordinary businesses. Firstly, the primary grievance lies with the substantial sums the duchies earn, over 50 million in the last year alone, through deals with publicly funded institutions. The leasing arrangements with the NHS for ambulance storage and the Navy for access to Cornish facilities are now being portrayed as profit-driven arrangements at the expense of public services. Critics argue that it is inappropriate for the royal family to charge the NHS, which is currently under tremendous financial strain. The £11.4 million deal for storing ambulances in a Duchy of Lancaster warehouse, for instance, has particularly ignited calls for reform, as has William's Duchy of Cornwall earning upwards of £1 million by charging the Navy for jetties and warship moorings. Campaigners argue that the duchies, valued at over £1 billion, are state assets masquerading as private estates, pointing to their tax-free status on capital gains and corporation taxes. Graham Smith from Republic, a prominent anti-monarchy group, has voiced the sentiment that the duchies are an anachronism and should be fully returned to the state to ensure funds benefit communities rather than individual royals. I think there's a midway. There's also an added layer of controversy over the duchies' residential properties, some of which reportedly fail to meet minimum energy standards, and this is a stark point of contention given the royals' public stance on social and environmental responsibility. The discovery that a significant portion of the duchy's rental properties are rated F or G, below the legal threshold, has cast a shadow over William's public commitments to addressing homelessness and environmental sustainability. In response, representatives for the duchies defend their operations, highlighting their commercial imperative and noting planned improvements in energy efficiency are underway. Yet for many, this response falls short, especially when paired with the claim of pursuing social impact, as renting substandard properties seems directly contradictory to such a mission. The debate over the duchies encapsulates a broader question about the monarchy's role in a modern cash-strapped Britain. Cash-strapped, of course, because of Brexit. Calls are growing for Parliament to scrutinise the duchy's legal status, to re-evaluate the royal family's privileged financial arrangements, especially in the light of austerity in public spending. And with renewed scrutiny from Channel 4 and the Sunday Times, there is now mounting pressure for an inquiry and a potential redefinition of these estates' place in the public sphere. Frankly, there was every opportunity of the royals doing something positive, and they haven't taken that opportunity. They haven't done it. And now I'm afraid the backlash is going to be severe.